Okay, so this is starting characters. I always want to go on easy mode just to get a feel for the game. I don't know what the difference is between choosing these two, but I'll stick with Dolores. Let's just... Fingers crossed! Oh my goodness. So the first game wasn't working. Let's see if the second game works for control. Oh, this is a bit different. Just moving stuff out the way. Two people in here. I think we could grab... Oh my god, so annoying. Quick! Okay, so it's where is the shelter? Wrong way, B. Come with me, husband, and a bottle of water. I'm trying to grab as much as I can. I'm here, child. I don't think I have enough. I think that's it. I've got to go in. Oh my goodness. I tried my best. Now this is the next part. Is the game gonna work with the controls? Because if not, we're screwed. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Because I really want to experience this game. So far, it's somewhat interactive. I don't actually know the difference between this one and the first game. So, are things working? I mean, look, the menu seems a lot more interactive. I haven't got a backpack. So, okay. At least the pages are working. So, the first game didn't work, but now we're playing the second one, which is technically more like an upgraded version of the first game. Fingers crossed, though, it still lets me use the controls. Although, is it mouse better to use on this one? I don't know. So day one, being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there. But that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. I want cake. What's left? We literally don't have much at all. I mean, did I do right by grabbing, like, the good things? Day two. Okay, so day two. As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Dolores is doing quite well. Or she just can't find anything to complain about today. There's nothing going on with Ted, nothing new anyway. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Nothing new to report on to me. Okay, what's left? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Should we start... Ooh, we could do an expedition. A group of doctors knocked on our door today requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Should we help them? I mean, anyone could pretend they're a doctor. I don't actually know how much we've got. They're only asking for one. Plus, we need to go outside, so... Did I make the right call? I don't know. We don't have a lot of water though. We need to go outside. Day three, we asked them for their doctor licenses, but all of them claim they left them in another pair of trousers. We didn't dare ask if it was just the one pair. We gave them a water bottle and wished them a good journey and better luck with the trousers. -1. Uh-oh. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. All Ted wishes for are 3 drops of water. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. How about we get Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Oh no. Okay, that seems fair. Enough sitting around. It's time to visit the surface and look for some additional supplies. Maybe something survived the blast. Maybe someone is still alive. Let's find out. We don't have nothing to take outside. Who should go outside? Dolores. She's gonna have to help us out here. Please don't die and come back safe, Dolores. Oh no. We don't have a lot left. Day 4. So I like this because it's management of the supplies you grabbed. I grabbed like handbooks, stuff that I think we'd need. I thought there'd be stuff in the suitcase, which is why it was so heavy. But yeah, you don't get a lot of time to run around. So Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. He's dehydrated. We need to give him some water too. Hear that? No, because no one is talking. Not a word in hours. None at all. We can't just sit and stare at the walls. We need to do something about this. Yeah, radio. Radio. I'm glad I grabbed it. Wait, there's a way to not survive 5 days? Oh my goodness. Okay, day 5. Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. I'm so glad I grabbed it. Oh no. Are these the right shells? Okay, day 6. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink some. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Time to ration supplies. Timmy's thirsty. Mary Jane's fine. Ted's fine. I think he can survive because he had water before everyone else. We tried to keep track of dates, but they just don't add up. Luckily, Timmy remembered it's his birthday today. We should get him a present or a cake, or both. So it's settled. We're making a soup cake, but what about the gift? Checkers. Why not? It's already there. Everyone looks a right state. I wish I could have grabbed more things. When we were taking cover in the shelter, we barely had time to grab anything, so the checkers set is missing half its pieces. It seems you can still play with the one half since Timmy has been enjoying himself. We'll give them all that today. I think Mary Jane can do without the water for now. It's not the best time or place to make plans for the future, but we can't help thinking about what we can make of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing? Or will we have to move to some forsaken hole like Toronto? Is it bad there then? Like, I don't know. Mum hasn't come back yet. I'm a bit worried about her. Oh, we have something popped up there. Mum's back. She looks awful. I think we just murdered her. She looks really bad. She's sick. Oh no. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. We'd be glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. We brought some strange looking people back to our doorstep. They claim to be wizards and were willing to trade useful supplies in exchange for a few weird trinkets. After hearing them out, we decided to look around our shelter for the items they wanted. They were really ecstatic about purchasing a pair of old socks, which have been lying in the corner for some time now, living their own life. The wizards got them in exchange for a few bottles of water, and one of them placed the socks on her ears and started to dance. Wow. This last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somewhere. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we can build a vehicle of our own. We'd better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. Yeah, here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer it? Bye, Mary Jane. Break or use something in your fallout shelter. The first aid. Wow. Let's read. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We sure could use some extra supplies if that's what we want to survive. Who should go outside? I thought we already sent Mary. Oh, she went out to answer the phone. Right, okay. Well, she can go outside. Bye, Mary Jane. You've been out there once. We've done 10 days. Let's go. Hey Festa, how you doing? Welcome on in. Day 10, here we go. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores needs more time to rest. She seems exhausted. She's been asleep all the time. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last. Oh God. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. He's very hungry. The water is fine. I'm so bad. Timmy is not doing great. It would be good to talk to him and cheer him up. Okay. See how long we can survive. Although I do think I wish I could have just done the run better at the start, but I didn't do very well. I didn't do very well at all. It could have been worse. I could have grabbed no food or water, but we did grab a few tins. Is that a Geiger counter going off? Empty first aid kit. Was it empty? It's all empty. Oh, Dolores. She's hungry, tired, thirsty. He's just hungry, and he's just hungry. Okay. Day 11. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. We feel like we might be going crazy. We should probably get busy with something to keep us occupied before this gets worse. We don't have cards, but we have, like, the odd checkers. We missed a bunch of checkers, apparently. We didn't come with all the little counters, so... Okay. Day 12. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? All we needed to do is make contact with the military. Well, we can use the radio. It's different? Yeah. This is like Fallout, basically. And you've got to see how many days... It's like a strategy game. We're getting some, like, radio thing going on here. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Ted is hungry and he wishes for a few drops of water. Timmy is very hungry. First apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. Dolores is rested. Dolores has barely any strength left. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last the morning. Oh my God. Starvation. Just hungry. Just hungry. Okay, so she can have some soup. Can have some water. Water, I think. That's fine. That'll do. I don't want to lose 2 bottles of water. Right, day 14. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that sets the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. Play a game, they said. It'd be fun, they said. They never mentioned Pick-a-Mon, which would be so terrible. Sad face. I've not managed this well at all. I know you can leave it a while, like before they get like super like hungry. We played I Spy and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. Aww. Because he's now starving, so he needs... And she's hungry, but... They're not starving, so that's fine. Our family's been stuck down here for a while now, and we are very worried this might have an adverse effect on Timmy's education. Can he even read anymore? Up there, at least consumed a comic book or 2 a week. Now there's nothing. We need to give him something to read. Give him the Boy Scout. Because then maybe he can go outside now that he's learned something from the book. And we've drawn on the wall. I don't know what it is. What is that? Is that meant to be a cow? It's got like udders or something. Oh gosh. I don't know what doing this on the map does. I was hoping that they'd go and explore it, but I can be there. Day 16. The only book we have with us is the Scout Handbook, but it's more than enough to get Timmy reading. He might learn a thing or two along the way. Perfect. Water for those two. We've only got 1 tin of soup. Like, well, this is going to be really bad unless we don't get trade. We're about to finish our dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking at the door. It seems to be a trader who's very interested in ammunition. How about that? We give the ammunition, or do we give him checkers? I don't want checkers. Maybe he'll give us something for that. I'm just going to give him checkers because I don't want it. And also, where's Mary Jane? Oh, she's back. Oh, no. She looks ill. Okay. Yeah, we lost our checkers, but we weren't really getting anything from that. We offered checkers instead of ammunition. The visitor was quite confused and tried to explain to us what ammunition is. We pretended to understand nothing. It was very amusing until we left with our checkers board. Asshole. Maybe he comes back with it. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Half of our local city hall had been completely obliterated. The other half, however, looked promising, so we went to investigate the ruins. Ooh. She got us 2 bottles of water. That's cool, but we need food. One of the surviving rooms was a small maintenance closet. The only thing inside was a bucket full of water with a mop standing in it. Oh, we managed to fill some bottles of, with the contents of that bucket. It does look a bit funny. We just hope it doesn't taste of soap or something worse. I mean, it's plus water, so... Wow, so he hoarded loads of stuff, but he didn't survive. That's hilarious. But we gained a first aid kit, so that's good. We window shopped nearby parking lots for vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. I think we should start preparing, yeah. And maybe send Timmy out. I know these two are like in good shape, but Timmy always asking for food and water, but he read the Boy Scout menu book, so hopefully that will help. Let's do something today, something fun. If we don't, someone might snap and it'll be the last thing we want. I think we should... Is that radio? Listen to the radio. We need to hear back from the military people, right? Day 18. If you put a seashell to your ear, you can hear the ocean. We discovered if you put your ear next to the radio, you can hear static. And it's almost like an ocean. Who needs seashells anymore? Oh, gosh. But we need to send... So she's starvation, so we have to give food. Hungry's fine. Starving. Starving. Is anyone... No one's thirsty. Okay, so we have too much water, not enough food. We need to make a choice for today's expedition. Which one of us is best to fit the wasteland? I'm going to send Timmy. I'm going to send Timmy out. We're probably going to survive to day 20. This is the last of the soup. This is really bad. Day 19. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Dolores would really love to eat something. Mary Jane seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. Mary Jane's quite hungry. Ted needs water to survive and Ted is hungry. We're down to our last, like, serving. Only one person can, like... They're hungry, but no one's, like, starving yet, so... This is bad. We survived 20 days. Let's go. Side way to go. You can take a lot of medicine, but if you don't eat enough to digest it properly... Oh, yeah. Okay, this is bad. Day 20. Maybe some other day we could reconsider that request, but today our answer is no. It might just be a trap. Anyway, Ted is hungry, not thirsty. Hungry. Okay, so she can eat. Starvation. Hungry, thirsty. We're out of food. This is it. This is it. People are going to die now. Yesterday during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-establishmentarianism. I mean, that's one of them words that I'd have to, like, say it out loud and write it slowly, but I didn't even know that was a word. I was like, anti what? And it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter, schooling Mary Jane a little. Why not? Yeah. Everyone's going to be starving now. It's going to get really bad. Day 21. Dolores does not mess around. What started out as a spelling exercise has quickly found out its way to a math revision, followed by a shorter physics course and ending on tinkering with random objects in the shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of the shelter has improved today. Plus medkit? Okay. There isn't enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Ted is pretty fatigued. Tired and hungry. Hungry and fatigued. I'll give him some water. Maybe that will help, but it probably won't. This is the end. People are going to start getting... very, very bad. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? Yes. Day 22. Maybe we should have traded the ammunition, but I thought the ammunition went in that gun. But this is bad. Day 22, we were able to get a weak signal and tap into a government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Dolores is putting on a brave face, but she must be starving. Water. That's all I can do. I should probably just save them, but water is better than nothing, right? Ooh, shine your boots and hoist the flag. The army is on the radio again. They're telling us to get our flashlight ready to signal the aircraft. It'll be flying over our area late in the evening. If they see our light, they know where to look for us. Okay, I mean, I don't know if it is the military, but we haven't really used the flashlight yet, so maybe we should just use it. Worst case scenario, we lose the flashlight, right? Oh, there's drawings on the wall. Everyone's looking a little bit slumped. It might be good. I don't know. Day 23, everything was going as planned, but then the flashlight stopped working. And we were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of the plane's engines. We're pretty sure the pilots saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. Okay, so we just got it working. The last time we went out for expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting out there in the open. It looks damaged, but it may contain useful supplies. Shall we send someone to investigate? Should we maybe send Ted out? Ted hasn't been out. Oh my god, no, he's come back. Wait, that's new, right? I don't remember that being there. Day 24, the tank was equipped with protective gear, including a spare gas mask. Now it's ours. Okay, so we gained that. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Our expedition reached a church which was still standing. Most of it was intact. And some people decided to turn it into a shelter. As we found out, it's more than that. We weren't sure what religion they followed, but they were very eager to convince us that tomatoes are the source of evil and eggplants are the only hope for salvation. We've got a tin of soup. Nice. Those nice people gave us some canned soup. They said they don't like the taste of it. Now we're certain that they're nut jobs. Cultists decided that they won't be needing any holy water. We did a bit of a miracle work and turned empty wine bottles into quite quarter full bottle of water. Yes! Although I wish it was more soup. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end very badly. This is still bad for us though. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. Ted is happy to risk his life in the waste. Dolores is confident she will survive. Mary Jane will surely die if she goes out. Timmy's condition is too fragile. Okay, so it needs between these two. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle packed down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send over and check it out. Ted, see you later. We have a gas mask now, though. Sleeps, snorings. We're out of meds now as well. Oh my god, look at the state. Day 25, a shocking discovery. It was a rusty tank. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts. But the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave this radioactive hell behind us? I'm gonna choose Ted. Oh, there's other things I didn't click. I should have clicked them. I thought it was gonna like let me go to those pages. Okay, let's have a look. What does this do? Oh, it's a drawing. Okay, and it's this. Share some... Oh, like little things that we can do. Await further instructions from the military. Share some soup with other survivor group. Okay. Ted left for the surface. We'll hope he'll be back soon. Dolores has been put on a brave face, but she must be starving. Knocking at the door. Day 27. Well, we didn't gain any soup, so that's bad. Day 27. Our grandparents always told us never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. And I'm hoping some water might just help with the fatigue. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might provide some quality entertainment. Oh, I don't know. They're probably going to rob us for what we have. Oh, we'll let them in. We need entertainment. This is fine. We're just going to lose everything. Well, we still have 3 bottles of water, but we look worse for wear. They stole from us. Yeah, they stole the briefcase. Okay, those merry men will not merry all. Oh, I thought they were going to entertain us. Oh, well, we got some entertainment out of it. They stole the ammunition in the briefcase. I didn't even know what was in the briefcase. I thought it was maybe, like, going to have supplies in, but maybe it was just a big object that we could have took out to put things in. But the game has never told us to, like, bring the suitcase with us. What's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no, mutated ants. Their terrifying little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out. But Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to have it their way, but who? I don't want them getting sick because we don't have any medical supplies, so I think we'll stick with what the mum said. Day 29. Things are gonna get awful. Oh no, she's looking really bad. That's not good, is it? Day 29. On the topic of atomic ant farm, Dolores put her foot down several times. She swatted and stomped furiously with the look of glee on her face until all the insects were dealt with. Timmy was mortified. Dolores is barely in strength left. She doesn't eat tonight. She'll not last in the morning. Dolores pretty fatigued. I can't give them food. I don't have any, but I can give them water. Oh, this is so bad. I'm waiting for like people to drop off now like flies. Only a month in. Only a month in. Oh, it's really bad. It is so bad in here. We know there's other people in need and we feel bad for them, but we cannot spare the supplies right now. This will have to wait. Dolores has no strength left. Mary Jane is starving. I think everyone's going to die today. I think this is the day. Mary Jane's been caught sneaking out under the cover of night. Dolores is furious when Mary Jane revealed she was going to go on a date with some bandit boy. She met him during an expedition. Mary Jane asked for a chance to contact her date via written note to apologise for not showing up. She should be allowed to do that, yes. 31 days. This is really bad. Look, everyone's so ill. This is bad. Where is the dad? Why hasn't he returned yet? Dolores agreed that an apology note would be polite in these circumstances. Mary Jane wrote one and dropped it off, but came back red-faced and furious. She saw the bandit boy aside, holding hands with some bandit girl. Mary Jane was so hurt, even Dolores took her side. Dolores has barely had any strength left. What is that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's the only reasonable to go and check it out. How about we use that manhole? Yep, sure. Also, everyone is literally going to die, so... Fatigued, hurt and sick. Give her some water then. She's fine. Water. Everyone can have water, okay? It's better than nothing. Flashlight. This is so bad. The radio, though. Was that the radio? Oh my god, is Mary dead? Day 32. What the hell? We barely made it out alive. It was a giant mutated crocodile. Or an alligator, or something else with a giant mouth and plenty of teeth. Is anyone hurt? Is Mary gone to the crocodile? We couldn't spare any food for Mary Jane, and eventually she reached a boiling point where her stare was enough to kill. She left without a word, but we knew she'd probably become a highway woman and get all the food she would ever need. Did she die or did she leave? We need food. Emergency. Emergency. Day 33. We're not going to survive. He's returned with soup. Oh my gosh, he's ill, but he's returned. Everyone is so ill. But there's soup and more water. I don't see anything else though. Day 33. Oh damn it, something blew up inside the radio and the wretched thing caught fire. We were able to put it out, but now it doesn't work anymore. -1 radio. Ted has safely returned for his voyage to the surface. For all our daily bread and butter needs, we always went to the small store next to the barber's. They had the most amazing clerk who always asked us to come again. We found it intact. Most food on the shelves was outdated and rotten. A lot of eggs were smashed on the floor. Guess what? Soup cans don't expire till 2015. Hey J-Man, welcome on in. Good for us. +4 soup and +4 water. We found a shelf with a big sign that read everything for 99 cents. The only thing left were bottles of water. Expensive. The store counter was very dirty thanks to some previously used chewing gum and smokes. On the other side, we found a radio playing strange, exotic European music. So we lost the radio, but then we gained it. And we gained a med kit. That was a really good run then, because He came back with all the stuff we need. There was a restroom in the back. Inside we found a dead body next to a first aid box. Guess it didn't help. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. Everyone can have water. Although, is he starving? No. Dolores, I think we should send her out. We received another radio broadcast from the military. Apparently they wouldn't be arriving when we expected, but they suggested they won't be long. However, survivors were requested to render assistance by bringing gas canisters to the nearest bus stop for military vehicles to use. We supposed we could do it, but not without a gas mask. Who knows how long it will take, and we don't want to get ill in the process. Alright, well, we'll take it then, whatever. I don't understand. Whatever. We have soup now. We've waited so long for soup. Oh gosh. She's looking a bit better. Definitely sick. I want them to go where I've marked on the map, if that would help. Day 34, all set. The canisters are in place and we're safely back home. Well, if you can call it that. And hopefully not for too long. We will see about the next few days will bring. Is it hungry, right? Starvation. Let's just get there. Is he thirsty? He's not thirsty. Probably needs a bit of water. Okay. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. Guess it has to be Dolores because she's the only like healthy one, right? Wait further instructions. Okay. I wanted to come back with some meds, hopefully. Oh gosh. Dolores on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. I mean, I can feed you guys. That's fine. I know you're sick, but I can't help. Water. Just give them water and food. It's the best time they've eaten, and we don't have anything. Timmy claimed he couldn't sleep last night due to Ted's loud is it incessant snoring? Or yeah. Ted angrily related by making quips about the size of Timmy's ears, which enraged Timmy even more. He's desperate for a solution. What can be done about this? Nothing. There's a knock at the door. In a drastic turn of events, Timmy tried to put the gas mask on Ted's sleeping face to stop the relentless snoring. Somehow it helped. Ted stopped snoring long enough for Timmy to finally doze off and get some rest. Okay, what was the question mark? There's a man at our doorstep and he wants to be our friend. At least that's what he says. He looks harmless, although he seems to have acquired an extra pair of arms. Oh no! As a result of some weird mutation, he assures us we will not get sick and asks for our help. If we could provide him and his group with some supplies, they would repay us by helping us fight off the next raiding party that comes our way. We can give him water, because we've got a bit more of that than the soup. Fatigued and sick. Fatigued and sick. Vinto! Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Guys, everything's fine. Just give him water. Oh no, everyone's gonna die. This is really bad. Oh no. We've done 37 days. I'm very proud of us though. Whether it was a pity or just fear of bandits, we're not sure, but in the end we agreed to his terms. We will be calmer knowing that someone else is looking out for us, especially someone with so many arms. We've lost water, but that's fine. Okay, what's the question mark thing? Oh, okay. We tried to open it. It turns out the voices belong to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but they have branched out and they sell other items too. So they offer... I don't know what that is for that, or they offer this for this. We can give him a padlock. A briefcase. Yeah? I don't know what that is. Is that a harmonica or something? I'm pretty sure that is like a musical instrument, right? Maybe we'll get our briefcase back. We haven't had use for the padlock yet. Fair exchange, let's go. Day 38. We got the briefcase back, let's go. The girls were very kind and their prices were more than fair, so we gladly accepted their offer. How very clever of them to keep their businesses alive even after the apocalypse. We're impressed. We lost a padlock, gained a briefcase. Okay, their sickness is going to be really bad. Fatigued, hungry, sick. Fatigued, sick, hungry, thirsty. We can give them water, I guess. Now we're down to 2 and 2. Ooh, we felt that we should do something about our interior decoration. The feng shui is really off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? There's only one way to find out. Flashlight. Because we have no ammunition in our gun. I don't think. Day 39. I don't notice anything. We inspected every corner of the room and found nothing. Well, that was a waste of time. Oh, great. There was nothing there. When we opened the shelter door today, we saw a letter lying on the ground. It was for a cry for help from a group of friendly survivors nearby, or at least that's who they claim to be. They're asking us to bring some supplies over to set a location, and they're giving their word they will not regret generosity should we do it. So we can do that. We can give them a tin, and then we should have some left over still. Stay alive in Fallout for 40 days. Oh, yes. We did 40 days. I'm so glad. We're owed things now by other communities. Await further instruction in friendly wasteland. Okay. No one's back yet. This is sad. The authors of the note turned out to be twin siblings, a brother and a sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a small tent where they started handing out the supplies we brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them, there are people of all ages, including children, the elderly, and even a mime. The siblings shook our hands and proclaimed this is the beginning of a new friendship. They promised to contact us soon. That's really sad. We've been hearing a lot of noises coming from our neighborhood today. Our guess is that there was a zoo escape and the animals are stampeding up there. Might be a good chance to hunt down some fresh food to go outside. I don't know, because fatigued, sick, hungry. They're both fatigued and sick and hungry. I mean, Ted came back with some really good stuff last time, so I'm going to send him out. Although he is ill. Was that a bullet that I just heard? Uh-oh, maybe things didn't go so well. Too bad we never practiced sharpshooting. Every shot we fired in the direction of those animals that looked like two-headed cows was a miss. Let's hope we'll be on target next time. Ted is in a bad mood and just wants to be left alone, but Tim isn't giving enough. How about charades? I think he needs to rest, so like no, right? Oh, starvation. Thirsty. Starvation's bad. So I say no to that. He needs to rest. Was that the bunker door? I'm surprised we've made it to day 42. Dolores is back. She's come back with cards. Is that it? You went out all that time and you came back with just cards? Oh, and a medkit. Ted could not be convinced to play anything, so Timmy decided to train his hide-and-seek skills by himself. While looking for the best places to hide, he stumbled upon a misplaced supplies. See, that was good then. You don't always follow the instructions. So Dolores didn't come back with a medkit. Timmy found them when he was hiding, so that's really good. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Noises in our neighborhood could only mean trouble. We decided to follow them to the source and start tracking a group of scavengers. They weren't from around here, so we took the opportunity to liberate their backpacks. Oh, we gained a tin of soup. Okay, so it was soup and some cards. Nice. I think we have to send Timmy back out, and that's really... Not Timmy, Ted. Once he's had all that. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind the layers of terrible static and screens, we could hear a voice speaking a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? Listen to it, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's coughing. But we gave the medkit to him. He's looking better. He's looking better. Day 43. I'm surprised we've gone to day 43. This is good for us. We were relieved at first when we figured it out. It wasn't Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Either way, they're foreigners and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Aww. Dolores is still tired and can't seem to sleep it off. It's going to have to be Ted. It's going to be Ted. Oh, we can... You can take other things. The briefcase. Oh, it allows him to carry things. The gas mask so he doesn't get sick. Have I been fucking this up for ages and not realizing I could bring things? We'll give him a map. And... Maybe just a free hand. But at least he won't get sick if he goes out there now. It looks so empty in here now. The kid is so ill. I'm so sorry, child. You may be deceased. Ted left the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. He took all of that. Dolores is belly overstretched, doesn't eat. Oh, God. Timmy needs food. A woman... Oh, gosh, we've only got our radio. A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel, provided that camels have 5 legs. The animal was carrying a pack of goods for trade. Offers 1 water for that. Oh, she's given us a bottle of water. Thing is, I don't want to lose our radio. Oh, offers 4 for the radio. I don't actually know how much we have. Oh, we have some. But we need the radio, right? But then again, someone found a radio before. I'm going to do it for the 4. This is really bad. But now we have water, so, you know, could be worse. We're just selling all our stuff at the moment. We exchanged goods with the trader and she went her way. Before she left, she insisted that we should listen to a radio broadcast if we ever want to get out of the shelter. Well, we can't because we gave it away. We can get an axe. Someone paid us a visit today. It was an overly cheerful, red-haired woman accompanied by a grumpy-looking mercenary type who was probably her guard. She told us she was a trader and eagerly showed us the items she brought along. We don't need the bug spray, right? We can give the bug spray. We can get an axe. I think we should do that. Make sure everyone's... I need medicine. Yeah, I'm making that trade. We literally have nothing. It's fine. Apparently you can make 30 trades, or there's an achievement for 30. Oof. Okay. It's getting bad in here. Day 46. I wonder what happened to Mary Jane. She hasn't come back. She went out to go and find food. Enough was enough for her. We managed to work out a deal. The woman also gave us some tips about surviving in the wasteland, but her advice seems pretty useless. We already know that radiation is dangerous and that hitting a rat with a stick will eventually kill it. We thanked her and said our goodbyes. Okay, so we've got some food left. A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered a simple one-time deal for just... Oh no, I don't... He did this before. Like, what is he going to have in his bag? Because at the moment we need food and we need medicine. So I'm not going to give him anything, but the boy is still starving. Give and get back. We got an achievement. Something's good's happened, right? Something that's good must have happened. I hope. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything. Oh yeah, we have read this one before. Did they give us anything? Or not yet? When the group just done lab coats came over a while asking for water, we had doubts about their identities, but no more. They came back today and gave us some injections. We don't know what it was, but we already feel so much better. And all the colours are so bright. Wait, they were real doctors then? Oh, okay. They're fatigue, which, yeah, they need to sleep. I'm really surprised we've lasted this long. Okay, any good news apart from not being sick anymore? Not eating for a while, rested. Timmy was cured. That's good. What's the news here? Day 48. We saw something strange on our way back from the expedition. A chain of lights on the horizon, pulsing and flashing in chaotic manner. It didn't make much sense to us at the time, but when we discussed it in the shelter, Timmy said it might have been a secret scout signal. He would need to check it out, the signal myself, and decode it using a scout book. Yeah, do that. We need to check everyone's food though. Just hungry and fatigue. The days go so fast. Day 49. The dad's back. He came with soup, I guess. We got all our stuff back, so that's fine. We haven't seen Timmy this excited in a long time. He decoded the flashing lights as a scout signal, indeed, which means some of his friends are still around and kicking, unless a few bandits found a scout book laying around, and now they're trying to lure innocent kids into a trap. Timmy wants to prepare a coded message to try and transmit. Yes, that'd be so cool. So we gained plus soup. There's plenty of bottles of liquid in one of the wards. Peroxide or not, water is water, and beggars can't be choosers for drinking peroxide. 2 water, 1 soup. And a med kit, which we don't need unless the guy is sick, but because doctors actually came and helped us. Okay, so no one is sick. It's a shame that we've lost her. She's gone out. Dolores says you're confident, quite enthusiastic. Day 49, the siblings have visited us today. They told us they're searching the town for a safe place that would do well as a possible camp. So far, the group has been living in a tent, but they're picking up more wastelanders every day and they simply don't have enough space. They mentioned that a map of the neighbourhood could be very helpful in their situation. I think that would be fine. We've already used it. So I think we should send Dolores. Plus, she said she's confident she will survive. So, plus 0.5. That's so cool. We can give him water. He's not. She's thirsty. Yeah, that's fine. Day 50. We have survived 50 days. This is crazy. And we're looking a bit rough, but it's not that bad. Day 50. We were happy to see them again. We quickly handed them our map and pointed out several locations that might be worth checking out. They left before it got dark to still get a few hours of scouting in daylight, but they said they would definitely be back again to share some news and a friendly chat. We hope they find a good place. Maybe we could visit them when the camp is ready. Not eating in a while, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. Dolores, wish you all the best. Please bring back some supplies. Oh, great. These two have arguments all the time. But look, we've got loads of water and, like, a little bit of soup. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Oh, no. And we can help them, right? Dehydrated. Oh, bless him. That's fine. We felt like something was staring at us from the corner of the shelter. We think it's a rat. At least it looks like a rat. A rat on a very good diet. We decided we need to do something about it, or put it more bluntly, it's either him or us. We should use the axe. Unless it's a person. Unless it's a person and we've just like... Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's read what happened there. Day 52. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Okay, we dealt with it, so that's good. Day 52. We have a situation on our hands. There is a group approaching our shelter and they don't seem like the occasional friendly scavengers you run into. Not at all. They look like they're out for blood or cans. Probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity if canned soup is enough to turn us into monsters. Anyway, we need to defend ourselves. Well, we haven't got anything in the rifle, so I mean, the bug spray would have been really good to use, or the lock on the door, but maybe an axe. How are we doing today? Just fatigued, tired, hungry. Too tired, thirsty. Oh god, please don't rob us of our only tin of soup. What happened? Okay, we have soup still, so that's something. We lost the axe. Some axe action was enough to send those cowards running. Bet your ass they'll be back. Vermin like that are never long gone. They crawl out of the shadows when night comes. Let's keep our axe sharp. We've -1 axe. Okay, so how are we doing? We're day 53. This is really good. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate, like rats trapped by a professional, very cruel catcher. Is that going to help? I don't know. Tired, hungry, fatigue. Tired, hungry, fatigue. I feel like they need to sleep it off. Fingers crossed. They're snoring. Ventilation is still... Oh no. Kind of moving. Using the handbook to research vent maintenance seemed like a fair idea. We figured if it's full of pointers on how to fix things, it must have a chapter on nuclear shelter air filtration systems. Before we could even check, we were invaded by a group of angry mutant insects which flew out that cursed vent. Their stings hurt like hell and seemed to give us a fever. Oh no, that's not good. A band of raiders are at the doorstep. They demand we let them in. This is no game. We either yield or we fight back. There is no middle ground here. Rifle, even though we've got nothing in it. I don't want anyone to die though. Fatigued and hungry. Starvation, sick. We need him healthy. Starving, okay. And you're not starving yet. This isn't going to work well, is it? Really, don't take our food. Maybe the rifle does have ammo in then. Oh, the gun's broken. Oh, no. Oh, -1 gun. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Our trusty old rifle helped us fight, but now it's just a piece of junk. That's not good. That's not good at all. They need food. Okay. Where did that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking green goo. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to act now. And no one packed a mop. What do we do? Read the book, because it might be helpful. Starvation. That's not very good. Is he dehydrated? No, he's just thirsty. We can give some water, though. It's so interesting to see what happens and goes on. Problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tidy little shelter. That's good. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads anyway. How are we doing today health-wise? Fatigued and hungry. Fatigued and hungry. Okay. I hope she comes back soon with some goodies. Did you eat her? No, we didn't do that. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Oh, okay. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. Remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us in joining something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies and says he will reveal some state secrets to us in return. We can give him water. We have enough to give, I think. So, fatigued and hungry. Fatigued, hungry, thirsty. That's fine. It's when we're starving that we need to worry. Also, the mum hasn't come back in like so many days. She might have died out there. That's bad. I hope the daughter comes back at some point. We are generous, so we shared our supplies with him. He tried to make us believe that America has a working space station in orbit, or rather had, since according to that guy, it exploded when the bombs dropped. How convenient. A working space station? What a joker. He was probably so hungry and dehydrated, his brain started playing tricks on him. A pair of strangers, probably bandits, searched the remains of our house above. We overheard them talking. One of them mentioned they captured a woman whose description matched Dolores. We don't think they'll let her go. No, what do you mean she got captured? Didn't she go out with like a weapon? I swear I sent her out with something. Or did I not? I think I changed it last minute. No, we need her back. They better let us get her back. Judging by sounds of gunfire and screams, it seemed like a band of thugs taking control of the area. Going out could be risky. We need to get the mum back. They've took her hostage, but we need her. Oh no, he's sick. We've got a padlock. When we opened the safe, we heard a loud bang and the room filled with thick, nasty smoke that smelled of rotten eggs. Booby trapped the safe. Sure, it slowed us down, but it didn't stop us from taking his prized possessions. Take that, Ned. We won't ever let get. Okay, so we gained a padlock. That was it. Oh no. Okay. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person to gather more. I mean, he's sick now, right? We need to do that. Suit. We're literally down to the last bit of suit. This is really bad. I think Timmy has to go. But if we could send him out, Ted again. Because he's sick anyway, and at the moment, the boy isn't sick. So I think we should send him out. I don't know if I've got enough water to give him. What do I need a padlock for? Maybe I just send him some water on his way. Maybe. Okay, I've done it now. I've done it now. Day 60. Okay, this is the longest so far, so I'm glad we've done this. Whatever happens now, this is a hell of a streak. Ted left for the surf. Hope you're back soon. Took one. Okay, great, great, great. I have nothing to trade. When we heard the familiar voices of our friends behind the door, we rushed to open. The siblings and their group had finished building their camp. Unfortunately, they discovered that the place already had its own inhabitants, mutated cockroaches. I don't have anything to give. That's so sad. We had problems. I'd help you stamp on them. So, I think... I hate these disgusting cockroaches, it's undeniable, but at this time we have nothing that would help destroy the whole nest. Our friends will have to look elsewhere. That's really bad. We have nothing. So bad. So bad. We have nothing. And the mum's been captured, so it's not likely she's going to return. Unless the sister might come back. We decided against this plan at the last moment. If we transmit the signal, we reveal our position to everyone around us. Scouts aren't the only ones around the wasteland with their ears and eyes open. Our supplies are scarce and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby, mostly old folks from retirement home. It shouldn't be hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyway, need more, right? This is bad. Hungry, thirsty. We can give him some of that because we need to save the food. Oh, he's gonna go out and it's gonna be really bad. Show your evil self. We robbed the elderly. Oh no. But look, we have soup. I'm sure they don't need it. We are now richer in some supplies, but for some reason we don't feel very good about it. Let's just never mention the whole thing again. That's fine. And he needs soup today. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. There isn't a lot of space down here and we can smell everything. Should we investigate? Or... yeah, we should do that. Remove the source if we can. And we're awaiting something. I don't know what we'd remove the stench with though. Day 64! That sounded like a harmonica. Day 64. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into the can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved it that much. We gained his can. Let's go. He asked... oh, so the musician came and visited us. Exchanged for a song or two. I mean... we could... I don't want to lose the water. I don't know if I want to give supplies. One-way ticket, die in your fallout shelter. What? Oh, no! It says we don't have Ted anymore. When he learned we wouldn't share with him, he got really angry. First he tried to torture us with sounds from an unplugged electric guitar. When that didn't work, he tossed some instrument at us and walked away. We tried to put it back together, but that was broken to pieces. How could you miss it? It's a tambourine. It was very unwise of Ted to walk right into the hands of a gang of filthy bandits camped nearby. He is not coming back. No! Timmy should eat something. We didn't make it. These are our final words and our advice to anyone who reads this. Obscure writing. We survived for 65 days. 1. Wait, what? But the kid is still alive. I'm so confused. Do you need the adults to be alive as well? Well, that was the run. We tried our best. You perished. We had loads of soup and water. I don't get it. The kid was still alive. I don't understand. So do the parents have to live then, like the adults? The kid was still alive and well? I didn't know if the daughter, the sister or whatever, she just left. I don't know. That was interesting. That was a really good run though. It was a really long run, yeah. That was really, really good.